in a world draped in chaos and unpredictability where power and strength so often seem to reign supreme, a different kind of hero rises, not clad in shining armor, but wrapped in the simple cloak of wisdom. This isn't a story of brute strength or dazzling spells. No, my dear viewer, this is the story of a different kind of power, the strength that lies within. The strength of the soul and the mind, the power of mastering oneself amid the noise and grandeur of ancient Athens. Among crowded marketplaces and towering marble pillars lived a man named Zeno. He wasn't a warrior with bulging muscles or a king with endless riches. He was a philosopher. And Zeno set out to achieve something most believed to be beyond reach, mastery over himself. His journey began not with great battles or distant lands, but in the quiet corners of his own heart and the chaos of his inner world. He fought not mythical creatures, but the beasts of his own desire, fear, envy, and rage. Each day, he stepped into the arena of his mind, armed with nothing but a relentless hunger for wisdom and an unshakable discipline. One day, the beast of anger appeared, a furious dragon, its breath thick with destruction and rage, spewing out venomous words of resentment. But instead of lashing out or shrinking away, Zeno breathed deeply, drawing on the stillness of Stoicism. He didn't suppress the anger, nor did he unleash it. He simply observed it. He acknowledged its presence but refused to be consumed by it. He stood firmly as the fire burned out around him. That victory wasn't won with sword or shield, but through the quiet, enduring strength of self-mastery. Then came the siren of desire, her voice seductive, promising pleasure and instant gratification. Yet Zeno, unmoved, listened without yielding. He understood the charm, but chose not to obey its call. Instead, he redirected his will, aligning his actions with his higher values rather than his lower cravings. His strength wasn't in rejecting desire, but in choosing consciously where to place it. Once again, true strength wasn't in denial but in direction. Each new dawn brought a new beast, a new battle, and with every passing day, Zeno grew not in flesh or muscle but in spirit. He wasn't carved from stone or forged from steel. He was built from insight, shaped in the flames of self-discipline and inner resilience. His strength wasn't something you could see, but it was something you could feel in the steady calm of his presence, in the weight of his words, in the quiet peace of his gaze. As Zeno walked the ancient cobblestones of Athens, people began to notice. Warriors put down their blades. Kings laid aside their crowns, all drawn not by force but by the gravity of a man who had mastered himself. They sought his wisdom, his way, the way of true strength. And thus the teachings of Stoicism began to spread, not through domination or conquest, but through the undeniable power of the human spirit. Though our story pauses here. The journey doesn't end. Each of us, every day, steps into our own arena. We face our own beasts. The path is long and never simple. It's filled with trials, failures, breakthroughs, and small, quiet victories. But at the journey's end, we discover something greater than power. We discover peace. Not just control, but freedom. Real strength isn't measured by muscle or might. It's measured by the ability to govern your own mind, to cultivate resilience and courage from within through the disciplined art of self-mastery. Self-mastery doesn't mean ignoring or burying your emotions and desires. It means understanding them, facing them, and making deliberate choices rooted in principle and purpose. We leave you now with the timeless wisdom of Zeno and the Stoics, guiding light through the storms of life. Step into this philosophy, practice it, live it, and watch as the power of self-mastery rises within you. And if this story of quiet strength and ancient wisdom awakened something within you, don't let it fade. Carry it forward on your own path. Subscribe to our channel to walk this road with others who seek the same. To join this Stoic community, to share ancient truths, and to face your inner battles with dignity and resolve. Until we meet again, remember, self-mastery isn't a single act. It's a process, a journey we all walk together. Stay strong, stay wise, and we'll meet again on the path in the next video.